Welcome to my channel. Now I am going to discuss about the UPSC syllabus. UPSC, the selection procedure is three steps. First step is prelim test, second step is main test, and third step is personality test. So before that you have to know the details of the syllabus, and there is a prelim examination. There is a two paper 1 and paper 2. Both the paper is MCQ in nature and 200 markers, carry 200 marks, and 2 hours will be given to write the examination. And for paper 1 there is 100 question, but in paper 2 there's 80 question, and for there both the paper have negative marks. For every wrong answer there will be deduction of 1/3 marks. Okay, and but the difference between paper 1 and paper 2 of the prelims is paper 2 is just qualifying. You just score 33%, that is about 67 out of 200. Okay, you have to remember that. And in paper 1, what is the breakthrough of the paper 1? That is 200 marker. You know that 2 hours will be given to write the exam. And prelims paper 1, the detailed syllabus is current event of national and international importance, history of India and Indian national movement, Indian and world geography, and there is also the Indian polity, governance, constitution, political system, panchayati raj, public policy, right issues, etc. Economic and social development, poverty, inclusion, demographics, and social sector initiatives. Now, general issue on environment and ecology, climate change, biodiversity, and that do not require subject specialization. Okay, and next is general science. Now, paper 2, that is prelim paper 2, qualifying in nature, 2 hours will be given to write the paper. It is famously known as CSAT. Okay, comprehension will be there, interpersonal skill including the communication skill, logical reasoning and analytical ability, decision making and problem solving. How the first you make the decision in different situation, and general mental ability will be there, and basic numeracy, that is 10th level, and data interpretation, that is also 10th level. Now note that it is mandatory for the candidate to appear in both the paper. Okay, for the prelims. Got my point? Now main examination. Main examination start with paper A. If you qualify in prelims, then that means you are allowed to write the mains. So prelim test is just a screening test. Okay, who qualify in prelims, they are allowed to write the mains. And mains exam, they start with the paper A. Paper A is a language paper. Okay, that is qualifying in nature, compulsory. And paper B also qualifying in nature and compulsory, 300 marker paper. And you 3 hours will be given to write, and you just score 25% out of 300, that is about 75. And paper B also same. And after that, the paper which count for the merit, final merit list, that is paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Paper 1 is also called essay paper, 250 marker, and 3 hours will be given to that. And paper 2 is also called as GS1. Paper 3 is called GS2, paper 4 is called GS3, paper 5 is called GS4, paper 6 is called optional paper 1, paper 7 is called optional paper 2. All the paper you have to write within 3 hours. 3 hours will be given to write the paper, and all the paper have the same value, that is 250 marks. That means total 7 paper is there which count for merits into 250, that is total 1750. And after that, the personality test will be there, 275. That means you have to add on 275. That means total marks will be 2025. Among them, whatever you obtain out of 225, it will be counted in the merit list. If you got very good score, then you will be in the final list. Okay. In next, now I am going to details syllabus of paper A, paper B, and all the next paper. In qualifying paper A, that is 300 marks carry, you need just score 25%, and there is a 22 language in our 8th schedule of our constitution. You have to choose any one. After that, you have to write the comprehension of given passage, precise writing will be there, uses and vocabulary will be there, short essays will be there, translation from English to the Indian language and vice versa. And paper B, that is also qualifying in nature, it is also called the English paper. Okay, and you have to score just 25. That means 75 out of 300. Now composition of the given passage will be there, passage writing will be there, uses and vocabulary will be there, and short essays will be there. And next you have to note that language, paper and English will be matriculation or equivalent. Okay, and in the next that means count for merit. Just start right now. If you qualify paper A, and paper B, then your next paper will be evaluated. You have to give the exam all the paper, but when the check now, first they check paper A and paper. If you qualify, then your next paper will be evaluated. Otherwise, your paper will not be evaluated. Okay, so paper 1, that is called essay paper, 250 marks, 3 hours will be given to write and count for merits. What will be the breakthrough? That is the candidate may require to write multiple topics and expected number will be given to them who write consciously, orderly fashion, etc., and give the exact expression of the essay. And paper 2, it is also called as General Studies 1, 250 marker, 3 hours, count for merit. Indian heritage and culture, history of India and world, geography of India and the world and the society. Okay, and paper 3, that is called General Studies 2, 250 marks, 3 hours and count for merit. Yes, governance, constitution, polity, social justice and international relation. Yes. Then paper 4, it is called General Studies 3. Here the technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security and disaster management will be there. Next, paper 4, it is also called paper GS4 or paper 5. Same 250 marks, 3 hours, count for merit, ethics, integrity and aptitude will be there. And next, optional paper. There is 2 optional paper, 250 marker each. That is paper 6 and paper 7. So 250 marks will be there and 3 hours will be given to write the paper, and paper 7 also there. So total paper which count for merit is 7. Then 7 into 250, that is 1750. And then the personality test is 275. That means 275. That means 2025. Out of 2025, what will be you gain, and according to that you will be either in the list or not. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.